I have been saying all year, even before the game came out, that eventually every single build will be able to shoot. As long as you have some shooting badges, it doesn't matter your shot rating. A lot of people didn't believe me, but I've been shooting pretty consistently with a 65 3 ball all year. Most of you guys know that. My facilitating finisher build, my main build, 65 3-pointer, and I still shoot consistent. But I decided to take it to the next level just to prove my point even more. Now, this build is not complete, as you can see. It's only a 92 overall. I'm going to break the build down once I get it to 99.9 for y'all. It's a really, really good build, but check this out. A 47 3-pointer. A 47 3-pointer. There is no way you should be able to shoot threes with a 47 3-pointer. I have 11 shooting badges, obviously, because I'm a legend. Usually this build would have one, but again, a 47 3-pointer. Let's get right into the gameplay. So as you can see in the first gameplay, I am a 91 overall. It's not like I lied to you, and then the gameplays are going to be 99.9. I have the extra +5. I'm a 91 overall. I still have a 47 3-pointer. Now, like I said, this build, I'm going to break the whole thing down for you once I get it to 99.9. This is what I'm going to call my Bill Russell build. It's a really, really versatile center build that's going to get contact dunks and crazy defense from perimeter to paint to rebounding, all that type of stuff. But what I want to highlight in today's video, obviously, like I said, is the fact that I have a 47 3-pointer. And I'm out here greening consistently enough to the point that you're going to see in the later gameplays, I even have a hot spots at the 3-point line. Obviously, to get hot spots, you have to shoot a pretty good percentage from that spot in the park to be able to get a hot spot. And you're going to, these early gameplays, you know, I hadn't really played a lot of park yet, so I didn't have them. But the later gameplays in this video, I have hot spots in the corner, meaning I've been shooting at a very high percentage from those spots, even with a 47 3-pointer. So let's break this down. Before we even break it down, please drop a like on the video if you could. That helps me out so much, man. It takes y'all 2 seconds. All you gotta do is click that like button, and it helps my channel out a lot. I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing. The views are through the roof. Subscribers are going like crazy. Thank you so much for 500K. Let's get back to the gameplay, man. So most of the video so far has just been me setting screens, cutting to the basket, and all that. So here's our first little taste. I'm just gonna go to the corner and spot up, let my boy Swag ISO. Most people will help off me because they see glass cleaning, you know, take over with Paint Beast archetype. They're gonna help. They're going to make me shoot, and look, it's big greens. So just let me dive into this. For those of you that have been around, before 2K20 dropped, you guys know I posted my facilitating finisher build, and I said, I know a lot of people are going to be concerned about the 65 3-pointer, but trust me when I say every year in 2K, it's like a cycle. The first month, everyone struggles with shooting. Then we figure out the timing of shots, what the best jump shot bases are, the best custom shots, all that type of stuff, and by I'd say a month into the game, just about every single build can shoot. And I didn't think it would go this far. I honestly wasn't even going to upgrade the 3-pointer on this build because I was like, at best, I'm going to get like a 50 3-pointer. And I was like, it's not even worth it. I'll just be a build that can't shoot. My boy Nut DF actually told me, he's like, listen, I have a slasher with a 50 3-pointer and I green from the corner. Upgrade that 3-pointer, you won't be disappointed. And I can't thank him enough because upgrading the 3-pointer on this build changes everything. As you can see, I just go spot up corner sometimes. My guy just about always helps. And it's a dot, and it's green. I mean, I can't even talk because it blows my mind, bro. It's like I called it before the year started, but this is even beyond what I thought. Like I'm thinking like a 60 and above, you'll be good. But in the 40s, like let's be real, y'all. A lot of y'all been playing 2K for the longest. I don't care what badges you have. You should not be greening 3-pointers with a 40-something 3-pointer. I don't care if you got every shooting badge in the game. You have a 40-something 3-ball. It should not happen, but it's 2K, and basically we know what to expect every year. There's always going to be some broken, something broken about the gameplay, and every year it seems like the first month the shooting is pretty like skill-based. And then they make it easier and easier and easier because a lot of people complain. A lot of people who are just casual players, they'll complain that they can't make shots. Then they make it easier to make whites. They make the green windows bigger, which ultimately makes it easier for everyone to shoot. But then it makes things like this. Like, okay, I'm not going to dive into the build completely. Like I said, I'm going to save that for my actual build video on this build. But I am a pure red 6'9" center. I get contact dunks. And by the time I'm 99.9, I'm going to have... the lowest defensive rating I'll have is like 80 lateral quickness, and that's on a center. 80 lateral quickness. Everything else is like 95, 99 rebounding, 99 block, like a 90 steal. Like, it's ridiculous the defense that I have. But you would think, okay, If you want to be that versatile of a defender, plus get contact dunks, you have to sacrifice your shooting. But with a 47, the fact that I can green, I'm not saying it's game breaking, but low key it's game breaking. Like, you shouldn't have that. You shouldn't be able to be out here greening threes with no three ball. Like, that just makes certain builds broken. That makes, you know what it makes, honestly? And you see this every year, is it starts to become just a lockdown game. Everyone has a lock. Think about last year. Teams would be running Team Pro-Am with 4 locks and 1 kind of ISO player. Even this year, everyone's a rebounding wing, perimeter lockdown, glass cleaning lockdown. Everyone has defense in their build because it doesn't matter what your shooting rating is. You can still shoot. So it's like, why not, instead of having somebody who can shoot and not play defense, why not have a build that can play lockdown defense and shoot? You know what I mean? So it's like, ultimately the meta of the game shifts towards just everyone being a lock. And don't get me wrong, if you're like a sharp lock and you got a 70 or an 80 something 3 ball with Hall of Fame shooting badges, I get it. You should be able to hit very, very consistently. But call me crazy, I think we can all agree, if you got a 40 something 3 ball, you should not be hitting consistently. If you got a 50 something, you should not be hitting. Even in the 60s, I mean, you could kind of start to get there, but it's still in the 60s. Like, you know what I mean? Even my facilitating finisher with a 65, when I told everyone before the game came out, I was like, listen, maybe in the beginning you might struggle, but after a month, everyone's going to figure out the best jumpers. Everyone's going to figure out the best shooting badges. Everyone's going to figure out kind of how to time the shot on 2K20, because every year it's different. The meter's different. This year, no meter is the way to go. As you can see, greening for game yet again, 23-0, 2 for 2 from 3. You probably don't really need to see any more, but I got one more gameplay here just to show you, even when you shoot a white, it could still go down. Also, this is the gameplay where I have hot zones in the corner. So you'll see when I catch the ball, the little triangles by my feet will light up red, indicating that I have a hot spot there. And that also shows how consistently I've been shooting in the park. It's not like I've been shooting, 2 for 20 and I just showed you the 2 shots that I made. First of all, these gameplays are very, very they're unedited. The only things I edited out was like things that wasted time. Like if they had a reach and foul or something, it's like a 30-second added. Like I would have added 30 seconds to the video just for you to watch them foul me. Like that's a waste of time. I would edit that out, but I didn't edit out any misses. Most of the time I show you the box score too, I believe, after this game, after the first game. So you could see I'm not missing threes. It's not like I'm shooting 2 for 10 and just showing you the 2 makes is my point. But let me know what you think. For 2K21, does the shooting need to be harder? Should rating matter more? As I said before the game came out, I said, listen, I'm making my first build, facilitating finisher. Of course, I care about attributes, but I'm getting as many badge upgrades as possible because every year in 2K, badges are more important than attributes. The only thing attributes really, really affect are the little thresholds, like whether you get contact dunks or not, whether you get a good layup package or not, whether you get pro dribble moves or not, elite dribble moves when they used to be in the game. All those type of thresholds are really important, obviously, to get the animations. But outside of that, badges are always more important than attributes. And I think it needs to be tinkered with. There's no way, I don't care that I have 11 badge upgrades. Like I have on gold catch and shoot, silver corner, gold quick draw, silver range extender, and bronze hot zone hunter on this build. I'm pretty sure those are my 11 upgrades. I don't care if I have every badge in the game. If you got a 40 something 3 ball, in my opinion, should not be able to hit threes. So I mean, like, yeah, the occasional one, shoot 1 for 10 on average or something, I could see that, but there's no way you should be going 2 for 2 both greens in a game. That, to me, that's broken. That's game breaking. The builds you can come up with, the builds you can make, that's gonna make the meta just straight defensive builds because everyone can shoot threes, that type of stuff. Also, in these gameplays, by the way, I know I said once I hit legend I'll never throw another lob, but you have to realize my boy Swag is still grinding for legend. So when I play with him, I'm trying to help him get rep. That's why we're doing a little inbounds cheese and try to get quick lobs because I'm helping him get rep. But at the same time, I'm like, listen, I'm spotting up corner shooting greens with a 47 3 ball. I gotta bring this to YouTube. So don't mind the gameplay. Obviously, it's kind of like rep grinding gameplay, and I'm done grinding rep. Obviously, I'm a legend, but I still, I'm still helping my boys out because, hey, I'm kind of a nice person sometimes, you know what I mean? I try to help my friends out. Nah, let me stop. But my boy Swag's going to get a turnover. They're going to get the ball real quick, but we're going to get it right back. And as I said, even shooting whites, like, you shouldn't really be greening consistently, but especially if you're shooting a mistimed shot, like, look at rebound, run out, snatch, pull up, mistime the shot, and it still goes in with a 47 3 ball. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, sub up if y'all new. 47 3 ball, shooting consistent 3-pointers. I don't know, man. I don't know at this point.